Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Shavana Wen, and I am a medical education learning specialist. Today, we're going to discuss retrieval practice in the form of spaced repetition. Many students study for the MCAT, but find it difficult to retain the material over a long period of time. Spaced repetition addresses that problem by showing you when and what you need to review so your effort actually translates into lasting understanding. Let's get started. First, let's explore the definition of spaced repetition. Spaced repetition is an evidence based review strategy that involves revisiting previously learned information at increasing intervals over time to improve your long term memory. For you, this means that short, intentional reviews done consistently are far more effective than cramming. Spaced repetition helps turn what you study today into knowledge that you can access on test day. Let's talk about why this method works so well for studying. This graph represents the curve of forgetting, which was first discovered by Hermann Ebbinghaus in 1885. The key idea is simple. If you learn something once and you don't revisit it, you will forget it quickly. The black curve shows what happens after your first exposure. You can see on the screen that your memory drops steeply within hours to days. Now look at what happens when we add reviews. At about an hour, a quick review, like answering a few questions or checking your understanding, will boost your memory back up and it will actually slow the rate of forgetting, which is represented here by the green curve. At day one, another review strengthens that memory further. Notice the blue curve doesn't drop as fast as the black and green curve. You're not relearning from scratch anymore, you're reinforcing what's already there. By the time you review again at 1 week or later, shown by the orange curve, your memory becomes much more durable. Forgetting still happens, but it's slower and it's less dramatic. The big takeaway is this: one time studying doesn't work, repeated spaced review does. Every time you revisit material, especially through retrieval practice, you're flattening the forgetting curve and building long term retention. Next, let's explore how to use spaced repetition for success. First, you need to choose one method for spaced repetition, whether that's flashcards, a review spreadsheet. The goal is consistency, not trying to do everything at once. One well used system is far more effective than multiple systems used inconsistently. Second, you need to maintain a consistent schedule within daily repetition. Spaced repetition only works if it's done regularly. Even short, focused daily reviews help reinforce memory and prevent you from relearning the same material over and over. Finally, customize this activity to target your most frequently missed concepts. Your missed questions are data. Use them to guide what you review rather than spending equal time on everything. This turns studying into a targeted, efficient process instead of a guessing game. Together, these strategies help you study smarter, not harder. Lastly, let's discuss spaced repetition tools. This slide shows a few effective tools you can use for spaced repetition. Again, the key is not to use them all, it's to pick one that you can use consistently. First, digital flashcard tools like Anki or Quizlet. These tools work well because they automatically space your review. You can use pre made decks or create your own, but the real benefit comes from regular daily use. Second, you could use an error log tool. This can be as simple as a document or notebook where you track concepts you miss repeatedly. Your mistakes are valuable data, and this tool will help you focus your studying on what actually needs work. Third, you could do handwritten flashcards. These are really effective if writing helps you learn. You can also separate the cards by mastery level, which will help you spend more time on your weaker areas. Finally, you could do a brain dump. This is active recall, where you would write or draw everything you remember from memory without using your notes. It's a powerful way to uncover gaps in your understanding and strengthen retention. The takeaway is that spaced repetition works best when it's simple, consistent, and targeted to your weaknesses. To wrap up, spaced repetition works because learning sticks when you revisit it over time. Pick one system, stay consistent, and let your missed questions guide your review. Study smarter, not harder. Thank you for your time today. We wish you continued success on your MCAT journey. Happy studying and take care.